I really discovered that I wanted to be a professor probably as a sophomore in undergraduate. I had a real passion for history and for economics, and I wasn't really sure what you would ultimately do with that. And I realized that I really enjoyed teaching and helping other people like discover ideas and learn. And so it just sort of all came together. Before coming to WVU, I taught history at Huntingdon College, which is a small liberal arts college in Montgomery, Alabama. My favorite thing about being at WVU versus maybe other places that I've taught before is that I'm really surrounded by a very supportive community of scholars who we don't always agree on everything, but everyone's very, very supportive of my research. I'm also the manager of undergraduate programs for the NEE Regulatory Research Center. And so I bring in speakers and we do reading groups with students on sort of economic topics. And the Dean Hall, is extraordinarily supportive. My colleagues are extremely supportive. And there's a large group of really, really talented and good and genuinely nice people here. My favorite thing about teaching are those students who are really, really engaged and really interested in learning and are inquisitive and non ideological. So they're just like interested in truth. They're interested in discovering, like, why is it what are tariffs, and are tariffs positive or negative, or what's going on in the news today, and how is that how is it going to affect us if we pursue this policy versus that policy. So I really just love working with really inquisitive students who want to grow and mature and become better people and better citizens. And when you see the little light bulb go off with a student and they like get it right, um, that's really, really rewarding. I think economics is a field, it's a discipline that people need to know. Like, whether or not you know economics, you will be affected, right? You will be impacted by economics and economic policies. And so I think that having a very, like, even if it's just a very general understanding of supply and demand, understanding that there are always opportunity costs to your actions, understanding, sort of the sort of key insights that, trade is mutually beneficial, maybe understanding a little bit about prices and how prices convey knowledge. I think all of those things are really important for um, people, just regardless of their major, to go out and be like responsible citizens who can make good decisions at the voting booth, but also good
Yeah.
decisions just in their communities. My favorite area of economics, my favorite field of economics, is obviously economic history. So I want to continue to perfect that class to make it even more accessible to non-majors than I think it already is. And then I'm going to be teaching some upper division classes for econ majors,
Mm.
American economic history, history of economic thought. And I'm really excited to develop those classes so that they can sort of help round out our economic majors here at WVU's econ education.